Hey guys, back with another video, and before we start, I want to wish you all a happy new year, and I hope it's a successful one, especially after all the events last year. But yeah, let's get into it. So on Christmas I got a PS4 Slim, and this is the newest version, apart from the PS4 Pro, of course. But when I saw this in the first time and the console just looking exactly slim, I mean, the name kind of perfectly fits in. We've also seen previous versions like in the PS3 or where we had slimmer versions, even though I feel this is like the biggest slim or change since the original console. So this is my first console after the Wii and the PS2, so it's quite a big upgrade and it's quite exciting. Control is also really cool. It has like this really cool new light bar, which is only on the version 2 controller, and has this light bar on top. And especially like when you play games such as, which supported firstly, but like Call of Duty, and you get the special like weapon, then it blinks orange and it's quite cool. So this till now it's been quite good, and I've been really happy with my gift, I could say. Comparing this with the original PS4, the main changes are it has a lower power usage and it's smaller in size, of course. It still has the same features, and it's 500 GB, but it's also available in 1 TB, and those are pretty much the main differences. And now I believe with the update, the HDR is also compatible, even though the update was also sent to the original PS4. So it also has, you know, the USB has kind of changed positions. The buttons have changed from like these touch capacitive buttons to actual physical buttons, and I think they actually look better than the last one. So in the box you get the standard, you know, the console, the controller, you get one. You get a HDMI cable, you get the power cable, of course, and you also get a headset, which is a single earpiece headset. Regarding the headset or the earphone, I found it quite surprising that you need like made for PS4 headsets in order for the chat mic to work as well, along with the audio. Because I was hoping to use my Beats or like, you know, any other headphones I have lying down, since it's a 3.5mm headphone jack. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Apparently it does work for some people. I still have to test mine, but yeah, that's the case. So involving the graphics, it's not really changed since the original PS4, but yeah, for me it's quite a big change, and it looks really amazing. All the games, the graphics, and also playing on, you know, a full 1080p full HD TV, it looks amazing. I've never really experienced a game like this in terms of how you play and how you see. It hasn't been this great since a long time, and I really like what's happening, along with how the publishers are also making games look that beautiful, like you can see in this FIFA 17 demo, and also in this Call of Duty Infinite Warfare demo. Or demo, I should say. Gameplay. Some disadvantages that I did notice instantly was sometimes it has stutters or lags sometimes, which is mainly in games, and I kind of understand at that moment why it lags over there. And it's been in FIFA when, you know, when the squads are loading and then it has some of that lag, but and it also gets hot at times, but that really depends where you place it, because mine's in a TV showcase box, so it doesn't have that much airflow, and I have to keep the door panel open all the time. But other than that, it seems really good. When it does become warm, it does slow down the performance, so be aware of that. But other than that, I don't really think there's a disadvantage of the console. I personally didn't really prefer the PS4 Pro because, well, firstly, it's a gift, so I have no say in that, but I would have asked for PS4 Pro, but the PS4 Pro, the only like upgrade you get from the PS4 Slim is 4K, of course, a little bit better graphics performance, and just another level, I guess, on top of the Slim. It doesn't even play Blu-ray. I mean, the price difference is really not justifiable. If that's a word, I wouldn't really be able to justify, you know, buying the PS4 Pro buying the PS4 Pro. Now, comparing this to the Xbox One S, I am kind of disappointed by what Sony have done. Sony Xbox, I think, first released their Xbox One S, which is in the similar price range as the PS4 Slim, but it performs as good as the PS4 Pro, or even provides more features. So, like, it's much more cheaper. The controllers are much more cheaper now, with also the renewed or reconfigured controllers with Bluetooth now. They're also cheaper. They're also, I don't know. I don't know how the controllers compare. I mean, I personally do like the PS4 controller, but in other terms, I would have gotten the Xbox One S if I didn't have friends. Let me put it that way. I would rather play with with all my friends on the PS4 instead. But I personally do think that, you know, Sony should be stepping up their game. And now that I think we all know about the Project Scorpio. If not, just search it up. But Xbox is gonna like develop or release a new console next year, or this year I should say, named Project Scorpio, which is probably Xbox One, Xbox 2, I don't know, whatever they call it. But it is probably gonna end up in the same price range as the PS4 Pro, and possibly even better than it. So they do have the upper hand and advantage over here, but I believe Sony is kind of slacking behind now. I mean, I do like their games. I like their exclusivity, like such as Uncharted 4 or the Uncharted series, and I like how the console is, the controller, the UI. But I feel like for the money they could be giving a similar value such as the Xbox. But who knows, Sony could be probably making the PS5 and there's not been any rumors till now that I've heard of, but it's possible. But it would be quite like a small gap between the launch of PS4 Pro and the PS5, so it's gonna be a lot of money lost for whoever wants to upgrade. Now that's kind of it for my first impressions. I hope you like this video. I'll be releasing, making, editing new videos, and much more to this new year. We're excited for that, so like for more content and subscribe to see my content first. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. See ya.